Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll stroll into the end zone.
I mean, that's exactly how you want to start a football game, right? We haven't even gotten settled in, and already they're in the end zone with the opening kickoff to this game. What blocking up front to free the return man for that touchdown. Outstanding across the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs. In practice, they're working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Ncaa. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that 3rd down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Sampson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a starter on the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Beck. He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's a toss play to the right. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball where it needed to go. And now you're set up to get 6.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Motion now from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The Volunteers would come to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He shreds the tackle. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Robinson. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Lovett. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Beck. They'll try a pass here. It's an out route, the catch made. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Scanning the field. It's back. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, his spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now here's the toss play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To the air, it's Ncaa. QB to the tight end for a completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Oh, he's looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after the incompletion. Linebacker shifting around now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Powering through. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Throws to the tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets past the tackler into open space now. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building right quick. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff running right. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
After 46, second down coming up.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game.
It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll stop him behind the line.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Sampson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Ball carried by the running back. Loss of 2. Brings